What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're going to be talking about just the overall market this week, as well as SoFi. So up about 8.5% on the day, a little bit after hours as well. And we are seeing the overall market have a significant bounce today after largely selling off the last week and a half or so. I know SoFi was down to around $23, retesting that uptrend that I've been talking about. So it went down to about $23.79 and down 16% on the week, and pretty much made that entire move back already, which is why you don't over leverage and you just stay cool with it. Like, it went exactly to plan with the chart, but we'll get into that in a second here. The rest of the week, we do have core PPI year over year on Tuesday, retail sales, just basically here's the economic calendar, initial jobless claims on Wednesday. Thursday, market is closed. Friday will be a half day. So the biggest market drivers this week are going to be inflation reports, so core PCE and PPI growth, retail sales, and initial jobless claims, and then, we're just going to have to see how the market reacts to that. But we do have lower volume this week. A lot of people on vacation, so not as much market participation. So with thin liquidity, we could see exaggerated market reaction. So just keep that in mind. As far as SoFi goes, we have created a bit of a gap. Now, this is the flag that we broke down on and retested this overall uptrend. So the 12-month value area high held well and bounced. Now we've created a gap, looking to trade back to previous month POC. Could even see us extend to previous month value area high. But if we don't close over this trend line, I don't trust it yet. And it could just be another rejection to fill the gap below. So keep that in mind on SoFi. Here's what the weekly looks like. So much clearer on the weekly here. As you can see, retested that, bounced. So I just don't want to see us reject this trend line again, which we've already done once. So we want to see it break through and close above that. As far as flow goes, SoFi, 3 million to the call side, ahead of the potential S&P 500 inclusion. We're seeing 3 million in calls, 500,000 or less in puts. Not to say they will for sure be in the S&P 500. A lot of people don't see SoFi making it this year, but that would be a great surprise. And you're seeing a lot of buyers on SoFi here. Pretty much seeing December and January calls and some leaps in the question here, so 2028. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have. The overall market today just had a lot more call flow, as we melted higher. For the largest flows expiring in the next 2 weeks, we did see some big SPX flow this morning early, and then we just melted higher after that. You're seeing Alibaba, I believe they have earnings this week potentially, and then some SPX puts, and then closer to the end of the day, some SPX calls. So pretty much 50-50 on what's going to happen with data and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see for that. But for SoFi, my puts I sold did go just about 100%. So made money on those. Didn't pick up calls just because of the uncertainty in the market right now. But shares are still riding nice. These puts are pretty much worthless, so I bought to close them. And yeah, I'm not doing too much this week. Maybe a little bit of trading here and there. Definitely nothing Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, just because of the low volume, and not going to be trading low volume. So that's what I got. I'll probably make some moves tomorrow and maybe buy more SoFi. We'll see what happens. It depends if we close above that trend line or not. So let me know what you guys are doing in the market this week, and have a good holiday. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one.